Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I'm shooting this video somewhat concurrently with my last video, and I want to make two announcements here. First, and I don't know that these announcements are going to go anywhere, but it's just for fun for me. I have been working on a project for a while now, and as the title suggests, I have started an online store called the Angeroo store through one of these kind of online retailers where they cover all the producing and the shipping, and you get a royalty for using your designs, for selling your designs. It's not much of a royalty. I'll talk about the royalty in a little bit, but it's called the Angeroo store, and I've got a lot of stuff that I've been working on over the last few months. It's been a lot of work. I've put a lot of effort into it, and it's been fun. It's really been kind of a cool hobby. I'm not a graphics designer, but I dabble in lots of stuff, and I'm interested in graphics design. So I've for many years now, for about 15 years now, I've been messing around with graphic design, and I've been very slowly learning how to do it. I'm kind of self-taught. YouTube videos and forums help a ton, and I'm kind of an old dog, and I never went through any kind of graphic design training or school or anything like that when I was younger. So I've literally just had to get online and try to learn this stuff, and it's not that hard to do. So anybody can do it. If I can do it, anybody else can do it too. But it's been fun. And so I kind of wanted to explain that. I want to announce it and explain it. First of all, I want to announce that my car's name is Angeroo. That's what we're talking about. My 2005 Subaru Outback, I named it before I ever even decided for sure that I was getting one. I named it 5 years ago. Originally I had a different logo in mind, and I sketched out this logo, and it proved to be too complicated, so I wound up making it a little bit different and making the logo that I have now. And I've printed that logo out, slapped it on the car. I've got that logo on a lot of stuff now that you can buy, and I've got some other designs on there too. So anyway, that's where the name Angeroo came from, and I liked the logo and the name so much that I thought, man, I want to put this on shirts and stuff like that, and see if I can sell them. The idea behind the store is, I would love to make extra money. I'm always looking for ways to make extra money. None of them ever work out, or I make very little money. YouTube, one year we made decent money. YouTube hasn't paid me in like 2 years. They still have ads on a lot of my videos, but they don't pay me anymore. And that's their business, you know. But stuff like that doesn't work out for me very well. So I have no hope for this whatsoever. I mean, I have hope for it, but I'm not really expecting anything. More than anything, I want to provide some interesting stuff that if people like, they can buy it, you know. And I can buy it as well. So anybody can go to this website or many other websites like it. This one's called Zazzle, and you can make your own stuff. You can make your own shirts. But if you go to my store, you'll see all the stuff that I have. Some of it's gun related. Some of it might offend you. Maybe. Probably not. But some of it's gun related. Some of it's car related. Some of it's just outdoor related. There's like, I really love going to like Mount Hood or places in Utah, but places in the Northwest, places in the Rocky Mountains, Utah, all that stuff. I love that stuff. I don't get to go enough, and so, you know, sometimes I try to come up with ways that I can sort of capture the feeling that I have about those areas, and I've done that with some of the designs, and there's more to come. I hope to be able to keep working on these designs. They take a lot of effort, but I have time here, excuse me, here and there, and I can make these designs and put them on stuff, so it's kind of neat. Go check it out if you want. If it doesn't sound like it's for you, no problem. Thanks for watching. If you want to go check it out, go check it out. I hope you find something there that you like and it's reasonable. I've kept all the royalties. I get to set the royalties, and I've set them, almost all of them are really low, like the default lowest setting. Because the prices on stuff, I'm going to be honest, they seem a little bit high for some of the items, and so I'm trying to keep them as low as possible. Just because you know, if it's a price that there's no way I would pay it, then I'm not gonna set the royalty that high. I'm gonna back it off as low as I can. So I've tried to keep the prices reasonable on them. The bulk of the money goes to Zazzle or whatever company's running it, and that makes sense. They're the ones taking on the stock and the printing and the shipping and all that kind of stuff. I don't have to do any of it. It's free to me, so I just get the royalty. So in the interest of full disclosure, the royalty on almost every item is 5%, and that's what it defaults at. If, for whatever reason, you've got an idea for a shirt or a hat or a mug or what else do they have? They have like little bottle top openers, beer bottle openers or something like that. If you got an idea for something you find on that website and you can't find the thing that you want on it and you think that I could do it, holler at me. And if you can adequately describe it to me or sketch it out or something, give me an idea of what you want, I have no problem spending some time. It takes usually, I'm estimating, depending on the complexity, it takes like 4 to 12 hours to get it from idea to on the website on a product. That's an estimate. But, you know, depending on the complexity, depending on what it is, I have no problem trying to make something for you. So if you're like, man, I've always wanted this shirt that has like Bigfoot on it or something, and I don't find exactly what I want, I'm sure you can find Bigfoot on a shirt on that website. But that's just an example. Tell me what you want, and if we have an agreement and I say, yep, I'll try it, I'll do a logo or an image or a design, I'll put it on a shirt, I'll send you a picture of it before I put it on the store, make sure that it looks like what you want. If it does, I'll activate it on the store, send you a link, you can buy it. I reserve the right to not do it if it's obscene or offensive or it's too complex or you can't adequately describe it, because I've done this kind of work before for people where I do something, I ask a bunch of questions up front, they don't answer the questions, or later they change their mind, so I have to go back and keep redoing work over and over again, and I don't want to do that. So if you can't adequately describe it to me, I'll probably refuse to do it. The other caveat is I'll own it. If I'm going to put the work into it, you can certainly buy the products, but I'm going to keep the logo for myself or the image or the design or whatever. Unless you want to talk on the side about purchasing it, which, you know, we could do. We could work that out. But anyway, if you've got an idea for something you want me to try to do, I'll try to knock it out of the park. And if I can't knock it out of the park, you don't owe me anything. So that's that. Go check out my store if you want. And as always, thanks for stopping by.